Go indeed.
Was the dog in the background?
Yes, that's my dog. She's barking at something again.
Was she counting along? It sounded like it.
Bark.
Alright,
Bark.
Scream
Bark.
should be online.
Uh,
And this time I have Laruzia and a good friend of mine, Swen, with me. And we're going to play Lufia.
hooray!
Oh.
I've heard of this game.
Or rather, Lufia 2, The Rise of the Sinistrals. The only game that was translated into Dutch for the Super Nintendo. And I can't get over that tiny little tidbit.
So
That is amazing fact.
are we actually gonna play the Dutch version?
No, we're playing the English version
Oh,
what a
because
shame.
else everything will be way too hilarious. And also we are not playing the story mode.
Oh.
We are playing the bonus dungeon, which you can only do after you have bet the game twice. Or rather,
Can I
you
say-
can do it during the normal story if you reach the point, but in the bonus mode you can take whatever party you want. And not when the story forces on you.
Can I say, I love that save file next to the new one. Just 9999999.
And
Well,
that's
yeah.
actually a downloaded save. So
Ah.
if I load that thing up, everyone has 999 in every stat.
I'm kind of disappointed now.
Well, but to be fair, you see the star in the top right corner.
Yeah.
That's actually basically the new game plus in this game. When you beat the
Right.
game once, you see the middle option, the retry option. It's basically a game mode which gives you 4 times the experience and gold that you normally get. So it's really easy to get to max level.
Cool.
Yeah, the weirder thing is how this save game has 999 in every stat. And
Yeah.
how the guy played for 50 hours. The game isn't that long.
This
Maybe if-
reminds me of many things.
Maybe you found a really effective stat grinding method. I don't know.
Probably.
Because there are certain enemies who drop items which can increase your stats permanently.
Huh.
But
Yeah, but it's kinda rare.
exactly, they're rare drops as you might expect.
Let's actually load up this save
Sounds
file.
good. This reminds me of time when I sold my PS2 along with some memory cards. Of course, I forgot to wipe the memory cards when I sold the PS2. So I got a call. Hey, I got a question. Why is there 200 hours of Final Fantasy X on this memory card?
Alright, let's see if we actually played that save game before. No, we didn't.
The correct answer would be because Final Fantasy X has a really addictive. What do we say? After game
Stop.
content. I don't know. I personally really enjoyed
It was
the
nice.
monster farm
We
and the
have,
stat grinding and everything.
we have to choose party members first before we can go into the dungeon.
Sounds good.
We have 6 options here. Let's start with the leftmost. Selen, who is some kind of warrior woman, which starts out kind of warrior-like, but becomes more magic-y over the course of the game.
Cool.
Next up is Guy, who doesn't learn any spells at all, but
Oh, looks
hits
like a
like a
troll.
truck and has shit tons of HP, also is slow as fuck. Next up is Artier, the elf. I know we all hate elves. He fights with swords and bows, and he is goddamn fast, which is kinda useful in an ancient cave run. Next up is Tia, the main hero's childhood girl, friend.
Of course.
Of course. What the story does with her is actually kind of surprising, but I don't want to spoil too much. She is kind of magic-y, kind of slower than Selen, but a bit faster, but not too exciting actually. Next up is Dikar, who is like the other warrior guy, but more to the extreme. He's even slower, hits even more harder, has even more HP, has even less spells. Wait, that's not actually possible.
And he's actually the best character in the game, so
Yeah, his
it's more or less granted that you take D card.
he also has the best lines in the story. Next up is Lexus, who is kinda weird. You only have him for a short time in the main story. And he only fights with wrenches.
He's saved!
Well, the problem in the Ancient Cave is we start at level 1. He joins the party normally at level 25 and leaves at level 30. So his range of weapons is kinda iffy. Yeah, he's kind of bad.
So don't choose him then.
Alright.
But the thing is, Lexus becomes a really good mage, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. But yeah, Lexus it is, but we need 2 more. Sven, you wanted D card?
Absolutely.
Yes, of course. We have 1 more slot. And... well, I like Tia, so I guess we take her.
Sounds good.
So, I guess I have... yeah, here you see at which levels these guys actually join.
Cool.
Lexus gets in kinda late.
But I guess they start at level 1 because they the cave?
Yep, we now make our way to the dungeon.
Oh wait, there's still one very important thing to take care of, because this game actually features a quite unique characteristic, or let's call it mechanic. It's the capsule monsters, which are basically small Pokemon, like small monsters that you catch, or that you make that simply join your party and participate in your fights. You cannot control them, so it's mostly up to your luck whether they become useful or not. And they all evolve, and you can evolve them by feeding them items. And they differ quite a lot.
We have 7 different ones. We have the neutral one, Gelze, which is a bunch of bubbles, I guess. We have the light elemental one, Flash, who starts out with a weak healing spell, which may be useful. Gusto, the wind elemental. Seti is the water elemental, who is a flying fish, I guess.
Is it a chicken fish?
I'm not too sure. Sven, do you remember the evolutions of this thing? Does it become more chickeny?
Well, first First it's a fish, then a frog, then like a merman, then it becomes I don't know, I don't actually remember his 4th evolution, but his final evolution is just a fish with 2 human legs, which looks really silly.
We are not going to take that, aren't we? Right?
There's Darby, the dark elemental.
Is it a fucking strawberry?
More or less.
I think dark was sometimes really useful, but most of the time not.
Can I say something?
Yeah, of course.
All of these are stupid. Thank you.
Well, Dark Elemental is mostly used for instant death effects and such.
Yeah, and we want instant death in this dungeon. It's super useful.
What's the walking radish?
Yes, the Earth Elemental is a radish.
This is worse than Pokemon. But think about it, it's a radish with a radish kick, so this radish is going to kick you.
Radish
using
kick.
its small, stumpy little legs.
Then there's the Fire Elemental, dog.
That actually kind of look cool.
I want to point out something about this dog. It's not a very, very brave dog. He flees most of the time, but if he doesn't, he kicks ass.
Yes, sadly, Blaze is actually my personal favorite because when it evolves and gets some levels, it becomes insanely strong.
Nice.
So, I guess we let the vote up to Laruzia. So, what should we get?
I am feeling for the walking strawberry.
You mean the radish?
No.
No,
dark
the
one.
strawberry. The dark one. The dark
yeah.
strawberry.
The Derby. Mr. Derby.
Right.
He'll be the most British walking strawberry ever.
Alright.
I don't know, should we maybe explain the mechanics of the stats and such?
Good idea.
Or...
Let's enter the dungeon first and actually explain the dungeon. This is the Ancient Cave. It's a random generated dungeon with random chests, semi-random placed enemies, and it has 100 floors. Our goal is to survive all 100 floors.
That's a lot of floors.
And at the end of this, there is a boss waiting for us, which we must defeat. Sadly, this will not
Simple
be
enough.
a very easy endeavor. But there are various things that may help us, especially in later runs. As you have seen, I have opened a red chest.
Da 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 da.
Things you get in red chests are lost when you leave the dungeon. But there are also blue chests, which you can take with you to the next run.
Interesting.
So, blue chests will be our priority number one.
I have to say, this is kind of interesting bonus dungeon.
Yep, so let's actually fight the first enemy down here to gain some EXP. Get over here.
Well, this dungeon is actually really interesting because it's mostly built up like a really old school roguelike sort of deal.
Cool.
And you might view the blue chests as ancient artifacts. I mean the items you find in blue chests are most of the time, I said 9 out of 10 times, really extremely strong and useful items, which you can also take out and use in the main game, where they most of the time are a valid replacement to whichever equipment you have.
Actually, the best sword for the main character is out of a blue chest. It's better than the legendary Bazinga he gets in the story.
Bazinga.
Wow. Bazinga.
Isn't it the dual sword in English?
It's the dual sword in English. Also in Dutch. In German, it's the Lufia sword.
Which is kind of...
How about...
Yeah. It's like Legend of Zelda. Here, Link, use the Zelda sword.
Hooray, level up!
Yep,
That was quick.
Everyone leveled up. As you could see, the battle system is kinda normal thus far, because we
Usual.
can't do any more than attacking, because we don't have any spells.
So, so everything is randomized. Well, almost everything.
Yeah. And something interesting about the monsters on the map, they only move whenever you move or you swing your sword.
So, kind of like in the old roguelikes.
Yep. If you are actually able to walk into the back of an enemy, which may take a while here, you can surprise attack them. Or in this case, they can surprise attack you. Every enemy type has a certain movement pattern. This one, for example, always move in a 90 degree. If you move up, they go right. If you go right, they go down. So it's actually kinda easy to guess where they go. I just suck at it.
Also, one interesting tidbit: at the beginning of the battle, your formation was shifted. It actually makes a difference which slot your party members are occupying.
As in back and front, or
Exactly.
Huh.
So it's
kind of like in the old.
in the old Final Fantasies, for example.
Yeah, was going to say that. Old school gaming, yo!
God damn it. The man automatically for knife.
At least Tia can use it.
Yep.
This game looks actually pretty neat. I like it.
Yes. There's something we won't see because we're doing this dungeon, but in the main game there are a ton of Zelda-like riddles. And they start out kinda easy, but they get really, really ridiculous at the end.
Huh.
Like, bombs explode, I think, like after 5 steps. And there's a wall late in the game which you have to blow up with 10 consecutive bombs.
Wait, 10?
Yes. And, well, you have to be clever where you place those bombs, because bombs can explode other bombs.
Oh my.
Actually, I was never able to beat that one without a solution, because it's ridiculous.
I'm gonna ask, what's the IP meter?
You have played Final Fantasy? It's
Yes.
like a limit break there.
Okay.
This bar builds up the more damage we take.
And then you can unleash your special attack.
Yes, but there's a problem.
Well, actually, it's even better than Limit Break, because all the items that you can equip, or some items have certain IP attacks, which use a certain amount of your IP to
Yeah, weak attacks, for example, won't take away your wall power,
I see.
while others will, and those skills are usually not game-breaking, but they can change the course of a battle.
That is neat.
Also, I'm doing kind of badly here. Everyone is already at half HP, and I didn't get anything done yet.
Well, to be fair, there's not much you can do because your characters don't get healed on level up. So if you get a bunch of levels, you're still stuck at your starting HP.
Yeah, I think
So-
D-Car was hit really bad by that.
So, can you
Yes.
retreat and return with your levels but not your items?
I can heal with items, but I don't really have any.
I meant that can you retreat from the cave and return with the levels but not the items?
No.
Okay. So it's
Whenever
like
you enter the cave, you are level 1.
so it's roguelike.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
leave roguelike.
The
If you
only thing
leave-
that
You cannot leave. Okay.
yeah, the only things that the only thing that stays with you between exits, between stairs, whatever, are the items that you found in the blue chest, the artifacts, so to speak.
So they change between levels. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There is a catch to the blue chests. There is actually an item which you can use to leave. If you die, you lose the blue chests you gathered in this run. If you volunteer to leave with that item, you can actually keep them. So,
That is actually pretty hardcore.
well, you don't lose the items from a previous run, just from the current.
Man, this game would be so confusing to me as a child.
And an JRPG staple here.
Chile.
The first enemy you fight in the game. Well, the red ones. The blue ones are way later.
And don't forget the strongest one. They're green.
Yeah. And there are dicks.
Oh. And they're tasty.
There's
Chile.
actually a jelly variant we want to fight in here, which are the blocks.
Blocks.
Yeah, and
Lots?
well, it's
Well, they're cubes in English,
Yeah.
but in German they're Wait, no, in German they're called Klotz, which
Yeah,
is
Klotz.
which is a really funny word to me.
Yeah.
Klotz.
The German translation of this is really good. It's full of jokes.
Translations.
Yeah, and
I
I
never
want
knew
to
of
point
these
out again,
translations.
this game was in Dutch. Can't get over it.
I still find it funny that we don't have Finnish translate games, but we have Dutch translate games.
I actually figured it out when I downloaded the ROM. I wanted the German one. And
Did you actually get the Dutch one?
well, there are usually shorts for the various languages on ROM sites.
Right.
And I downloaded the one with the D for Deutschland, I saw.
Oh, you poor thing.
Well, I actually needed the one with the G.
Of course, because German.
Yeah.
You German.
Also, Swan, help me out here.
Huh?
Blue jellies are in the third dungeon? Or actually kinda late?
Oh yeah, I think this ought to be in the third dungeon, where you have your first real boss fight.
Yeah.
No, the one with the huge catfish.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I can
this-
see something about this enemy design in this game.
And
I think it's
the main
really-
story.
really early, we can spoil this one. In the second town, there are earthquakes all the time, and your guy goes out to investigate. And the earthquakes are caused by a giant catfish, which is very, very bored.
Is he really just bored, or is it just grumpy?
He's bored.
Oh,
I'm gonna destroy the world because I'm bored. Gotta love those catfish.
Damn it, more aqua whips.
oh, 2 aquawebs.
When
Yeah,
something
they
goes
are-
wrong, you must whip it.
Sadly, there's no dual wielding in this game.
Yeah. The aqua whip is kinda good for this point, but we don't have 2 tiers. Ooh, a
No
chalkboard. That's
more
nice.
tier.
Oh, funnily enough, if you actually manage to hack multiple versions of one character into a save file, for example, 2 Maxims or 2 Decars, both of these characters are actually treated as one. So they all share the same stats, the same life bar, and everything. Which
That is
makes
kind of interesting.
which makes area of effect spells use on them pretty devastating.
Instead,
They don't share their attacks, don't they? So everyone can attack.
Yeah, yes, of course. So you basically have 4 attacks instead of 1. With
it's
one
kind
character.
of like that they thought about it.
Well,
I
it's
don't know
probably
what to
how
do.
the game stores HP. It stores it per character and not per slot.
Right. Okay.
So if you
That makes
have
sense.
a damaged Lexus, for example, in your party, and he
Ooh,
leaves,
okay.
and he rejoins after 2 dungeons, he probably would have the same HP. Wait, Lexus is actually someone who doesn't rejoin after leaving, I think.
Well, it's hard to test that in the main story because I'm pretty sure that characters who leave the party still get fully healed.
Yeah.
Oh, Trick, one of the most useless spells in the game.
I think it raises evade rate. Let's look up.
Oh,
what this-
wait, I'm actually not sure because in the German version there's a spell called Trickster.
Increases
With
ATP. That's speed
Attack.
actually.
Okay. Attack points. No.
Or ATP. Oh wait, go to the stat screen, please. What is ATP?
Oh, attack. Attack.
No,
It's
Zach, no, that's actually a wonderful spell because I was thinking of the German Well, like I said, in the German version, there's a spell called Trickster, which is basically, I don't know, Trickster maybe?
Probably.
Trickster, I think.
Yeah, which has an abysmal chance of sealing the enemy's magic.
Ooh.
Which is basically 0.
Ah.
Yeah, more or less. Which is quite sad because, at least in my experience, most of the debuff spells your own characters get are pretty lackluster. I mean, for example, you have the Transmaker, which has not missed a single time so far.
Right.
Transmaker, in case you were wondering, targets all enemies and has a very good chance of confusing them, and confused enemies have a chance of attacking the allies or themselves.
That is so Pokemon. I can see the inspiration in Pokemon here. And Shin Megami Tensei.
When I was a kid and played this game, Pokemon
yes.
Fry Pan, best
Yeah,
weapon
the
in the game.
ultimate weapon for Tia.
Wow, that's sexist. When I played this game, when Pokemon Red and Blue were just about to come out, I was so hyped for the Pokemon games that I actually had to replay Lufia 2 again just because of the capsule monsters.
That is kind of cool.
Because it's more or less the same mechanic, I guess.
Pretty much.
Cute little monsters that fight to the death.
Well, Pokemon was supposed to be called Capsule Monsters, so...
Lexus is carrying the party here. He can still kill red slimes.
I gotta say, I kind of like this game. It looks super neat.
Yep.
It is really fun. It really is.
The story mode is also really, really great.
Francisca.
Kinda long. That's the
Kinda
reason
long for a SNES game?
Yeah, it's a JRPG, so
Yeah.
we will be there for at least 30 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's a pretty
30
long
hours easily.
Long games.
Is the second Lufia. Don't play the first one first, because the tutorial dungeon of Lufia 1 spoilers the ending of this one.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, in Lufia 1 you don't start with your real party. In the tutorial dungeon you're playing the end game of this one.
So this is kind of the prequel then?
Yep.
Yes.
You're playing through the final dungeon of this game with a level 90 party with the best equipment in the game. And you basically only fight enemies of the mid-game, so you are crushing everything. And it's actually a kinda good tutorial because it shows you what is possible in the game.
That is the best tutorial. The Metroid tutorial.
Grabbing some XP here.
And I'm going to beat us. How?
In dire need of a weapon for Lexus.
Yeah, that the brains isn't doing so well.
I would really love a healing spell. And even...
Nope, a frying pan.
Yeah, another one.
Wow! You know, the RNG really loves Tia.
It does.
We love you, Tia!
What I also would really love would be an MP reaching skill, but, well, I have the bad feeling we won't get any.
No luck there.
Well, to be fair, what you're asking is like 80% of what you need to complete this dungeon.
Well, there's another thing I would love to get, and that's cursed weapons. Oh, god damn it!
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
It seems to me you are already cursed. No, not cursed weapon, but deadly weapons. Wow.
The fry pan strikes again.
What's the probability of that?
Low. It's really low because I mean there's a certain let's take an old roguelike term. There's a certain danger level to these or dungeon levels to the floors, which more or less dictate the item pool. But it's really lenient.
By the way,
when it comes to the upper limit.
I'm pretty sure Happy's just inherited not creators. Guys streaming luck.
Well, he dies at XCOM.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, when I play XCOM alone, the enemies suddenly turn into bullshitters. They don't hit anything. I'm flanked by 3 enemies who are 2 fields away. They have like a 98% hit chance, or 3 miss. Then a 4th one comes in, tries to flank me, and runs into the range of Bladestorm, which then crits him. So XCOM loves me. This one is a fry pan.
So by the way, your capsule monster just learned a new skill, which is also quite funny because capsule monsters have a chance to learn new skills after a certain number of battle. Oh, yes. An Eagle Rock! Wow, yes. You're so lucky.
That is really lucky.
Eagle Rock?
And this goes into the other stuff equipment slot.
It's basically only for gems and the like.
Yeah,
gems
and you don't get much equipment that goes in there. But this one raises agility, and agility is super useful. So Maxim will probably go first in most battles now.
So I guess agility means dodging or hitting?
And no turn order.
Oh.
There's actually something about these stones. They are mostly found, well, some of them are found in blue chests, but story bosses also drop them.
Oh.
So if you get lucky with boss drops, when you enter this dungeon first time in the story, you actually have a few stones around.
Cool.
Which will make the first few floors really, really easy.
Yeah, and some of the gems you get from bosses are really, really, really useful. For example, the aforementioned catfish has a chance to drop a jewel, which, as an IP attack, has a small quake which hits all enemies and costs about, I don't know, 10 IP or something. It's really, really cost effective and makes the early game a breeze.
Actually, does the Eagle Stone have? Yeah, I have my first IPs.
One. It's also really, really useful.
I'm not sure if I want to get rid of the horse first, because the eagles also hit like trucks.
Well,
it's a truck party.
The horse is the strongest, is the stronger one.
Well, they don't hit Lexus for much, who doesn't have any equipment right now. I'm really unlucky with his drops.
But you got so many pants.
Well, there's actually something we can do with these pants.
Sell them?
No, you can't sell anything in here. Damn it, he hates them.
You can feed them.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, the pants might come in useful later. Because when you feed items to your capsule monsters, the capsule monster will become accustomed to the, let's say, quality of the item. So when you feed it on expensive items, it will start to only accept expensive items afterwards. And if you feed it a few trash items, frying pans, for example, it's what do you call it?
More?
Exactly, it's appetite gun. You know, its standards lower again.
Yeah.
Oh, Insect Crush.
Really useful in the main game? Not so much here, I guess.
Well, it's still useful. Its IP is really good.
Does the fry pan have an IP? No.
Of course not.
What did I expect? from Tia's best weapon.
Well, what is the Instacross IP called in English? I know in German it's called Bomber, which is a really silly name. I have no idea why it's called that.
Bomb attack, let's see.
Bomb attack.
Pretty
Quite
similar.
simple.
Now the stream is flagged for terrorism.
Just like your very, very censored Senketsu Titan 3 streams.
And they are back now on YouTube actually.
Yeah, I noticed. Still
But
funny.
it's really funny how YouTube basically deleted all my videos for inappropriate content.
Oh, I thought for terrorism.
No. And it actually didn't tell me at what kinda inappropriate. Was it porn? Was it too much cursing? Was it spam? They never told me, and actually if you complain, they will tell you in an email if they accept your complaint or don't. They never sent an email, they just restored the videos.
I think they probably made a mistake by accident and just like crap.
I'm thinking it's actually their spam detection, because that account was less than a day old. And
Yeah, that's probably it.
really long videos, because the ones which were shorter than 2 hours, that ones were not affected. Only the long ones. And let's be honest, who uploads more than 2 hour long videos to YouTube?
Although
Sure.
there are a lot of guys. A few days ago, I discovered a guy called Lethal Frag who does like nothing but upload his entire streams from Twitch, which are all like 2 hours, 3 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, and even longer.
Yeah, I think YouTube assumes most people want to make the most money, which results in people uploading videos in 10-minute chunks.
Well, at the current motion, YouTube kind of likes the longer videos more. Because if you watch them videos longer, they'll get more money.
Oh, that's interesting to know,
Because you have to watch more ads.
Wait, there are ads in the videos now? Not only
Yeah.
in the beginning?
Yeah, in the
Wow.
middle. Like, for example, when I'm working at the church, I'm listening a podcast. In the middle, like, okay, now we got a break, and then some really loud ad was like, "Oh no, my ears! Ow! Where's the skip? Where's the skip?"
Yeah, good thing is those ads are actually blocked by ad blockers in browsers.
Yeah, and then every YouTuber goes, "You're stealing our money."
Well, I don't care. Make real money, not YouTube money.
Oh, this discussion. This is all about the. Yeah, I kind of can see the points because I work myself, but then again, I would also like to work creative stuff. And some of my friends actually work for YouTube money, so it's interesting.
Damn it, the capsule monster does way more damage than Lexus.
For Lexus.
If it ever decides to attack. That's...
So I got a question.
Hmm?
This is a fantasy game, right?
It is.
Why does he have a wrench and a lab coat?
Because he's an inventor,
Ah, of course.
a scientist. No, in the main game, he basically invents the engine. So you get like you get like engine powered ships and all that snazzy stuff.
Yeah, he starts out with inventing the steam machine for ships. Then he decides to build submarines, and in the end he builds fucking planes. he really advances technology in this world by 500 years in the course of 2 weeks.
Well, it's a mad science.
Well, but then again, this is an JRPG though, so there's still a sappy message because the laboratory he's working at actually pollutes the land and the water. So,
oh, nice.
You know, all pretty flowers and stuff cease to grow, which is.
But the big question is,
huh?
Do you kill deities in this game? The true mark of JRPG.
Sort of.
Things?
The big people in the sky making other people dance for their fun.
Yes, sort of. Actually, that is the main storyline of Lufia 2. Basically,
okay,
yeah, of course. Basically, the subtitle of Lufia 2 is Rise of the Sinistrals, and the Sinistrals are these godlike, hellish beings that have taken it upon themselves to rule humans.
Yep, that's Japanese role-playing game right there.
And in this game, they're like, one of them is like, but do humans really need us? Can they fend for themselves? So he says like four lackeys down to earth to cause mayhem and destruction. Yeah, to make the true hero appear. Yeah, actually, yes. The sad thing is that this is more or less an underlying story. It's not really explained in the game itself.
But that's actually a good idea for a game.
Yeah, it is. Because usually you have like I guess one of the best cliches is the one true religion, which turns out is actually corrupt and immoral and horrible. And here you have like the other side of the spectrum, which is the big evil dude asking, "Wait, do we actually still need to do this?"
I might need to check this game out at some point.
You should. It's
recommend
really good.
Of course, after I play through Fire Emblem Awakening, and Shin Megami Tensei 4, and Red Cross Zone 2, and then the stream, and then the Steam. Oh man.
Some tiny tidbit. This is actually the first JRPG I ever finished.
The first JRPG I finished was Final Fantasy VI.
Well, that one was not released over here, so... but when I was like 11, my cousin gave me access to his PC and a ROM of this game. And at some point he was like, don't you want to play Final Fantasy? It's probably way better. And I was like, no! I'm halfway finished here.
So you were 11. Did the ending of the game traumatize you in any way?
No, not really.
Oh.
I am now worried for some reason.
No, I don't just to warn you beforehand. This game ends on a really sad note. It's
That's cool.
I was actually mad and disappointed at this game when I finished it.
Yeah. I kind of actually like a bit more different endings in games.
Mm-hmm.
Not always, the happy end. I'm thinking if I make a game, I will probably have a really bad ending. And a really good ending, but that will be almost impossible to make.
Well, this game is really clever about RPG cliches.
And there goes the robbery. The robbery has run away.
Well, at least it's not the dog. We would have seen that way more often.
Brave robbery.
Well, to be fair, the strawberry is not. I guess No, I think it's even more cowardly than the dog, isn't it?
No, the dog is. The
No way.
worst.
Check his stats. What is his guts? 13? That's not much.
And the dog has 6.
Well, at level 1, to be fair.
Well, guts does not raise a lot.
No? Well, it does. Depending on the capsule monster, to be fair.
What have I started here?
I think the main character's guts does not raise with levels.
Nope.
It's fixed.
That is fixed,
Because
yes.
he's a hero.
Yeah, and what guts does for the main characters is the higher the guts, the faster the IP bar charges. So Tia is actually a really bad character in that regard.
Because he's kind of scared.
I think the characters which are actually allowed to go into the final dungeon are the ones with the most guts. Well, not everyone has enough guts to take on the big booba.
The what?
The super evil guy, you know, the big
I
final
kind
boss.
of feel that the old RPGs have some trouble with the naming of things. Just a hunch.
Well, to be honest, I don't really remember the name of the final boss.
Well, actually, there are 4 final bosses, which are like the 4 Sinistrals, the 4 lackeys sent to Earth.
Is that... I think that Koba is supposed to be Kobold.
It is. In German, it's Kobold.
But Cobalt is so cute because, like, bite, because it bites. See?
It's a Kobold. Kobold.
A cute bolt.
There's actually a little tiny thing we haven't told yet. We actually want the capsule monster to take damage, because it starts every fight with full HP.
Okay.
So even if it dies, it doesn't matter to us.
Well, but then it flees and it doesn't get any experience. Just like this.
Yeah, and the more damage it has taken, the more likely it is that it flees.
Okay. Interesting. Ugh.
But yeah, we are still on the first 10 floors. Those are kinda boring.
Well, but still some of the most important floors, because at about, I don't know, 25, the first real bullshit enemies start to appear.
Which would be ninjas.
No, oh wait, there's a leaf circle just to the south of you.
Oh yeah, this bush is kinda different.
Well, let's call it a pile of leaves. What even is a leaf circle? That's silly.
Yeah, this little thing here is in the normal game mostly right in front of bosses. And what it does, it heals us completely.
Nice.
Just our HP, not our MP.
Hit points wise, yes.
Still nice.
That's another one for MP, but
Mimic.
it does not appear in the ancient cave.
So does the third one, which is for saving the game.
Well, that would make it a bit too easy, wouldn't it?
God
Those
damn
are
it.
pretty badass mimic.
It is. And
Bye-bye,
you
Darby.
can recognize them on the map because their color is different. With the red ones it's really obvious, but the blue ones are really dangerous in the ancient cave. Because you're all like, ha! I will get a blue chest here, and then fuck. And you don't have
Devious.
any comparisons for the most part.
But also the red ones start to move towards you really early. The blue ones wait until you're next to them to jump you.
Ah, that is devious.
But actually, there's a way to distinguish them because all chests have this slight glimmer on top of them, and the mimics don't have that.
Ah. Flap flap dance.
Rap is going on about bad movie titles or anime
Manga.
titles in the chat. Manga. And it always reminds me of German movie titles where there is the Karate Kid series, where only the first one is the actual Karate Kid movie, and the other ones are just random martial arts movies which were renamed to Karate Kid. I mean,
What
Karate
did you
Kid
do?
3
I got a question.
is in reality in the US is the Kickboxer.
Oh, really?
That's not even the same martial arts style. So come on, please.
What did you do with the original, like the sequel of the 2 and the Karate Kid Returns 3?
Well, I don't know.
That's maybe something like the real Karate Kid 2.
Well, I think the Karate Kid movies in Germany are just random movies which feature Jean-Claude Van Damme. And here we have a real blue chest. Fuck yes.
Yep. Mega Axe.
This will go straight to the car. And look at that tasty 300 ATB bonus.
Holy crap, it's 300! Wow!
Yeah, now
That's
think
basically
about it.
an endgame weapon.
The Francesca Ozzy has like 100 ATP.
That is one heck of an upgrade there.
It is. And if I'm able to get the item which teleports me out of the dungeon, I'm very inclined to do that.
I like the small menu glitch because it said Mega Exca.
Ah,
It
yeah,
catches.
it doesn't reset
It's-
properly the text if you switch
Mega X
character.
word.
That is good. Cute.
That was actually fixed in the European release. There's another bug we will see in the final room of this dungeon, which was also fixed for the European release. Basically, the game
Well, don't feel special.
the game doesn't load a certain tile set correctly, and it's just graphical junk. Which
Holy crap, that damage.
is kind of bad in main story, because you teleport into a dungeon and everything is a graphical mess. Navigating this can be kinda shitty. And this
I can see.
luckily it's just one room which is fucked up. But well, it's a problem.
Old gaming.
Yes, more aprons, please. Please give me more stuff for Tio. Really game. Oh. I should check my
Exactly.
equipment more often.
Or to make sure you could just take the strongest option
Yeah.
and cycle through the characters.
In the main game you want to be careful with that, so you don't get a deadly weapon.
The what?
Because deadly weapons are basically cursed weapons. They are extremely strong, but you cannot unequip them.
Just like in roguelikes.
Yeah.
Except not good, usually.
Well, in the main game they are mostly better than weapons you get at the same point. In this dungeon you can never de-equip them, I think. But
Yeah,
you
yes,
actually
you
want
can.
them.
There's actually an item which decurses.
Ah, yeah.
I kind of feel that I should be playing NetHack while watching this.
I want deadly weapons for a single reason. They have an instant death effect.
Okay.
So, if I meet one of the later enemies, which are way harder than anything you would ever meet in the normal game, I will just whack them twice and, well, the chance that they just heal over is very, very high.
Excellent.
There is a problem though. Deadly weapons do not work on undead. They straight up
Of course, they're dead.
Zero damage.
You can't kill
That
what's
is
already
common
dead.
sense.
And there's a certain enemy type in the game, the ninjas, which are almost impossible to flee from. They are always going first, they're always doing a shit ton of damage, and they're undead ninjas. So if you have 4 deadly weapons and meet one of those chuckle fucks, it's game over.
Ninjas are really terrifying. Just for clarification, you see when you move around the map, the enemies move along with you. Some enemies move slower. Some enemies move faster when they walk a certain way. The bulls we saw earlier, for example, they move 2 spaces for each one you move. When they move, what's it called? You know, up down.
Horizontal and...
Well, they stop sometimes for a few steps.
And
that's what
vertically.
Okay.
Yeah, also, yeah, when they walk vertically.
Ah.
They move at twice the speed. But ninjas, they always move at twice the speed. So if you try to run away from them, they actually catch up with you and hit you in the back and get a free turn. And they're usually fast enough that they get and they're usually fast enough that they get the first turn afterwards. Anyway.
And I think the AI is actually programmed to trying to flank you, so they have at least 50% chance of getting the first turn.
So wait, can you actually miss your own spells?
Spells cannot miss, I think.
Okay. Just wondered what happened with the streak there.
Good old Darby. Always confusing the enemies.
He's such a confusing mess.
Oh really? What is he? What is he even?
A bird, I
Trappery.
think. A bird made out of vines.
I think he's a hare.
Could be leaves.
Yeah. He's a walking strawberry bird.
And also, because the ninjas aren't already bullshit enough, then their normal attacks have a chance to instantly kill you.
Of course.
And sometimes if you go downstairs, sometimes you end up in a room with 3 ninjas and basically you cannot survive that. Your only chance at that point is to teleport out. If you ever watch a speedrun of the Ancient Cave, the runners there can actually tell you how the first room looks, what the loot in this floor actually is. It's really ridiculous. And spawning in a room full of ninjas is the only thing that actually makes them reset.
That is kind of... wow.
Yeah, with everything else, they can deal more or less.
So they pretty much learned the code. They can see the matrix.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it that the Ancient Cave has a certain pool of room layouts to choose from?
Yep.
Or floor layouts, rather.
That is still kind of messed up in a way, like, I know everything about this game.
Oh, a healing spell, finally.
I can barely remember German words, but... yeah.
Well, to be fair, you're Finnish, and Finnish words don't even make sense when you spell them out.
That is true.
Nobody
said our language is good.
I was thinking because when you mentioned the Finnish translation, isn't it that most Finnish words are really, really long?
Yes,
with
they
lots
are.
of with lots of vowels and stuff.
Yep.
And
that is one of the big reasons why we never translate stuff.
Exactly, because one of the most crucial factors about when translating games is conserving space.
Yep.
I found the clots.
Oh, a cube, a clot.
That looks like a die.
Yeah,
a
it
core.
is.
Oh.
And let's pray here. Let's pray really, really hard.
Our dear dice who
did you see the room we spawned in? This might be a problem.
It looks crowded.
Yeah.
I guess it's what a roguelike seasonaire would call a vault.
Oh, no. Monster closet.
A monster zoo.
Now, imagine this room with
So
like
many names.
5 ninjas.
Maybe I should start up Dungeon of Dread more. Because that game is fun.
But I assume this floor has only this one room. So the game stuck everything in just this room.
Screw it.
Also, these newts have way too much HP.
But they don't do anything, so...
Oh lord.
Well, you just walked right into that, didn't you?
Yeah. And poison, this is really bad. Now the car will take damage forever. But I love how he has a different character portrait on the menu now.
Ooh.
Well, but to be fair, poison does nothing outside of combats. So there's no irritating screen flashing or anything.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
I hate when RPGs do that.
But I think it stays between the battles.
Yes.
So better look for that poison antidote.
Yeah. Because taking 10 damage whenever a turn ends is kinda bad. Well, guess what they dropped.
Convenient.
You see, this is good game design.
It's not an RPG Maker game.
Well, to be fair, it's been ages since I played a typical RPG Maker game.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Speaking of RPG Maker games, the guy who did Unterwegs in Düsterburg Let's Play on Something Awful is now doing a Vampire Storm Let's Play. And he also died at the phrase, "What is a human life worth if it's undead?"
Yeah, that's
You know, the one that killed.
you know it's an old game. It's kind of angst ridden.
Crawling in my skin.
No, I guess that this game is more like, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh, crit of 1.3k. That's massive end game damage. That's like a crit against the last boss with the ultimate weapon. So
Yeah, that is satisfying.
Dika is pretty strong.
Speaker OP, nerf.
Yeah, they are way better weapons than this X in blue chests. I mean, the X is really, really good, but it's not the thing.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Man, I'm kind of annoyed at my friend at the moment. He keeps sending me photos from like, this is my university. It is my amazing university. Look at this place. Look at this place. Well, I've been trying to get in university for the past 3 years. The salt is real.
I can't believe that. enhancement, I think the best weapon the car can get is one usually undefeatable boss drops. So if you actually grind up enough in the early game to kill a boss who is endgame worthy, he drops the best weapon for this guy.
Wait, so
well, it's not the best weapon per se, because its stats are rather mediocre compared to other artifact tier weapons, but its IP attack is one of the best.
Yeah, the IP attack
The best.
so you can actually defeat a boss you're supposed to lose.
Yeah.
That is always awesome. I like that.
It's
I mean-
really, really hard though.
Yeah. What he
Still-
does though if you win to him is kinda hilarious. You know how if you do a pen and paper and the GM is really annoyed,
Yes.
he will just drop a huge musical instrument on you.
I've done that part twice.
This boss basically does the same.
Excellent.
Yeah, so like, screw this. Cutscene powers activate, and then it just kills you anyways.
This reminds me of fun D&D story. 3 months ago, I started to GM the newest 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons for a new crew. 3 veterans and 1 completely new player. Well, a couple of first sessions were kind of, well, let's just say, world building. And like, hey, when are we gonna get some dungeons and when are we gonna get some loot and stuff, and XP? On the 3rd time, I gave them dungeon. And they're thinking, well, let's go and get the cars and get this thing built and let's just continue with the story. Go inside the dungeon, or I will make you go into the dungeon I made just for you guys. You wanted this. Yeah, but you wanted this. I like... Players are never satisfied when you give to them. When you give them a story, they want XP. When you give them XP, they want story.
Well, you have to pace your adventures better.
That I do.
Well, never play pen and papers with me. My characters will, for no reason at all have a doctor title in business administration. That they can be a barbarian, barely intelligent enough to brass. They have a doctor title in business administration.
I would kind of enjoy trying out Paranoia with Lonesome Jerks group. That would be kind of fun. Have you played Paranoia, by the way?
Nope.
It's basically Screw Your Friends the game. In a post-apocalyptic comedy future. Well, depending on how dark you wanna go there, because there's kind of like there's the dystopia, dark comedy, complete zaniness, and boring. Reader, I am a true believer of friend computer, who we trust with our lives. And you, sir, are a communist for saying that I, a true believer of friend computer, is a communist. That's basically Paranoia for you.
Wow, Lexus is really...
Yeah.
It's really
close.
hanging in there.
Whoa!
1 hit point!
That was close, because reviving items are super rare.
Well, the explosion of the regain, I think, but regain can also be used to revive a guy.
Yeah.
And the bad thing about dying is when you die you lose all your IP. Which would be a shame at this point.
Yeah.
Also, I'll be right back, gonna get something to drink.
But hey, at least there's another core on this level. you might want to try to save state, you know, to save scum him. Just to
I
try
might
to get some
get
XP.
a back attack if he is this stupid.
It may be a back attack, but because of its huge initiative, it might not.
Do I have something that hits all enemies? Wait, that's probably not effective against these guys. What does his attack on? This would be super useful here, if he ever gets a turn in. I don't expect the car gets a turn in.
Yeah, the nasty thing about cores is they have really high magic defense, so you're basically restricted to physical attacks.
Yeah. And here goes the core battle, as usual.
Nice. Good going.
Yeah.
The funny thing about this game is actually, when you start the battle the same way, the rest of the battle will always go the same way.
So you're saying the RNG is predetermined?
Yeah, it's pretty easy to manipulate the game. Well, as long as you know what you're doing. I guess it has something to do with the step counter. So if you were to save scum, you know, to save and reload before and after the core battles, you could try going up. You could try going at them from different angles, using a different amount of steps to influence the first turn. So.
Yeah.
As to actually kill one.
I think they just have a list of random numbers they are going through. And if you go a step, one of them is actually expanded because some enemies are moving randomly. And it uses that number to determine which way they go. Now the question is, what happens if the core is alone, because that one is not going random ways? Will it still use up a number, or is it one number shared for every enemy for that one step? What does Darby's second attack skill even do?
It removes confusion, as far as I know.
Can I deactivate that, because that's not really useful?
Nope, you can't.
Damn it.
Oh no, you could check your items if there's something he wants to eat. When you're in the menu and press select, you can view what you want at any time.
Let's do that instead of the time, because, well, the time is not interesting. Neither is gold.
Nope, no shops in this dungeon. Which I can understand, because it probably would have been too complicated to implement randomly generated shops as well.
Well, here we go, the ultimate sword on floor 1. Oh, you don't have enough money, too bad. Or a shop that is only selling attack items.
Which could be quite handy.
Yeah.
Because as far as I know, Lufia speedrunners use the attacking items rather heavily, because they do not use any stats. The damage is more or less fixed.
Yeah, at least in the beginning I think they use the boomerang like mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Final Fantasy VII speedrunners. Well, you get an Ether really early in the game, the MP region item, and they sell that to buy 99 grenades, because grenades for the wall Midgard part do as much damage as Unlimited Break.
Yeah, I can see that.
They basically go crazy there.
I have returned!
Ooh, here Lufia, it's basically, they buy like 60 fire and frost balls, or ice balls, I don't know, blue balls, ha, obvious joke. Because abusing elemental damage is as useful in this game as in most other RPGs. And to be fair, this game actually has has some quite interesting attack items, because you not only do you have elemental balls that deal elemental damage, you also have balls that inflict status ailments.
Yeah, not that status ailments are really good in this game.
Well, some are not.
Well, I don't remember using any.
Well, neither do I, but I'm sure if I would actually have bothered to use them, I would have noticed that they were actually useful. And there's another healing circle right next to the steps.
Oh, nice. Didn't see it.
Which is really lucky, because usually you, around level 20 or something, you really start to pray and beg for one of those, for one of those to appear, and you've already found 3.
Yep.
I guess. Oh, mirror.
Also, stream chat, I have no problem if you're just listening to the game, because visually there is not much happening. And I think Sven and I will actually point out if something super important happens.
Yeah, so if we suddenly get really excited about something, it might be worth to check out the stream.
Yeah. Like ninjas.
Like ninjas, or I don't know, maybe feeding the capsule monsters.
Oh Lord, here is something to be at least a bit excited about. Another core.
Oh, clots.
Clots, yeah.
Clots. It's such a good word.
And 4 of them. We might actually be able to kill one. Oh yeah, 1 stays in the battle. 2 stay in the battle.
Holy shit.
I guess these give a lot of XP.
And 1 is down. Darby escapes, of course. And that's 2. And that's 4,444 XP.
That is a lot.
Yes, it is. And it's a level up for everyone.
2 in fact.
Well, 1.5.
1, maybe.
And I will get you, you silly thing.
So the clots.
This is actually the only dungeon where you see the map sprite of these guys. Because in the story they only appear on the world map, where, well, enemies spawn by Final Fantasy rules, so randomly every few steps. Which makes the world map kinda nice to grind while being using frame skip.
Yes, it is. Especially when you have a certain ring equipped on a certain character.
I don't know what you mean.
No, there's a certain ring which you can get from completing a side quest 3 times and defeating a hidden boss.
Oh, that one. I didn't know what the ring actually does, but I know the side quest.
Oh, it simply raises all your stats by 999.
Oh. But yeah, getting that ring may take a while, because that side quest is huge. It basically starts at like the 10th dungeon and then it goes to the end.
Basically. So, if you guys don't know, the side quest consists of finding 8 hidden dragon eggs and returning the eggs to the dragon, who then grants you a wish and throws all his eggs away, so you can collect them again.
Yeah.
And
wow.
And if you've collected the eggs once, the eggs get randomly distributed.
Wait, they are random?
Yep, they are completely random, and they may actually take up already existing item slots. So in the one playthrough I had, in one of the late game dungeons, one egg actually replaced a key which which is, as you might tell, an item which is needed to progress in the game. So by completing the quest too soon, I have completely locked myself out of completing the game.
Oh.
Well, to be honest, you are not supposed to do the first round of these eggs before you are at the final dungeon.
But I mean, it is possible to do so. So why not?
Yeah.
But it's really hard.
Yes, it's not that hard. It's just tedious.
Ah.
But yeah, to spoil something, one of the first spawn locations for the eggs, one is actually here in the dungeon. Or rather, the entrance. The first room, where you give up all your items. Oh, damn it.
Oh, that would suck, having the eggs appear there. Because the only way of accessing the chests in these dungeons in the entrance area is to, well, is to complete this 99 floor deep dungeon.
It's 100.
Is it really 100? I mean, the last floor is the boss.
Well, yeah. And do you actually need to kill the boss to access that room? Or is failing there an option?
You have to. Well, it depends on how you define defeating him, but you have to get the key from him to open the door.
Yeah.
Because, spoiler alert, there's a way to beat the boss without actually beating him.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
curious.
cheese it really, really hard. And it's a design oversight. But I don't want to spoil it more than this, because you have to see the boss once. Because that is really, really hilarious.
You guys remember what I said about the ending, about feeling disappointed and sad? That is basically how I felt when I saw the boss. More or less.
Also, something funny about speedrunners who do this dungeon, they have the honor rule of not cheesing the boss. They actually try to kill him.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, because it's really, really difficult to do that in a speedrun. Because these guys are going through this dungeon really, really quick. They do it in less than 3 hours, which we won't be able to. And then actually kill the boss while being horribly underleveled, being horribly under-equipped, because they always do fresh runs, so no blue chests. So actually killing the boss is super impressive. And that's actually where most runs fail if they don't get ninja'd. Which to say, ninjas are the one reason to actually kill a run.
Yeah, I personally think in the normal game there are like two kinds of bullshit enemies. One are ninjas, the others are samurai. Because samurai they have this really weird movement pattern. They always try to sidestep you and attack you from the side to get a sneak attack in, which is really, really hard to anticipate.
Oh, then I'm confusing this and thought ninjas also do that.
I don't know, maybe? I don't know, because ninjas are well, as far as I know, ninjas are only exceptionably wow, I can't speak today. They are really fast, you know?
Yeah.
They move
Yeah.
quick. So, and you know, your first instinct when you see a fast-moving enemy is, oh shit, you try to get away from him, and that's when they get you.
Yep. Also, something I want to point out about samurais, if I remember it correctly, all samurais are also undead.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they are, yes.
I'm not sure what to make out of this, but yeah. Also, I think we are soon into the floor range where fights start, well, not to be jokes.
Yep, the first really challenging enemies. I think they appear around floor 20.
Yeah, floor 20 at least are the first, which may end you. At floor 30 there are the first, which are a problem. And goddammit, I'm not getting all the item Darby wants.
But you should fight that skeleton as well, because skeletons are really slow and dumb and give good experience. Also,
Yeah,
I want to point out the weird position of the sword. I mean, why do they have a flesh-colored sword located in that spot? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I'm not the only one, right?
No, you're not the only one, and I think Guida would love this. He would have
Probably.
pointed it out as well.
Yep.
So something I want to point out about these skeletons, you meet them in the story really, really early, and they have a shit ton of physical defense. So this is actually a point in the game where you are forced to use magic.
Oh no.
And
Also, these guys are bullshit when they appear in large numbers. I hate them so much.
oh yeah. But the thing with skeletons is, when I first played this game, for some reason I tried to do the Final Fantasy thing, because I knew it would work, is healing the undead. Do not do this in this game. It will
It doesn't
not end
work.
well. It works, but undead have an unusual high defense against healing magic. So you're doing like 8 damage with a physical attack, you're doing 16 with a healing magic, and like 200 with a fire spell. So only do healing magic if you for some reason don't have any other magic.
If you for some reason passed up on all the elemental magic in the game.
Oh hey, Kamu armor. I think that one is only dropped by a boss.
It's not a boss drop, but it's a drop in the boss's dungeon.
Yeah, I
It's-
think you have
it's
to
really good.
return to the boss room, which
Yep.
you leave automatically. But yeah, this also improves attack and is only equipable by warriors. Also, God damn it, where is the strongest button? Let's stop screwing around here.
So the Kamu armor has a its IP attack basically heals the complete party, including your capsule monsters, by 25% of the user's maximum HP. So it's really useful.
Yeah, the car has like more than twice the HP of than most party members here.
Yep, Dickers is quite ridiculous. He really is. I mean, there's only one thing, or like 2 things he does well, but he does them really well.
Which is bad jokes and fighting.
No, I was gonna say giving and taking damage, but but I think corny one-liners and stuff also, yeah, they also
Yeah,
apply.
He is really a pleasure in the main story.
He's also so oblivious to surroundings. It's so good.
No, he's way too clever for everything. I mean, there is the point in the story where a boss is all like, haha, I'm not telling you my secret plan, and the car gets him to talk. And how he does it is hilarious. Also, there is a DS remake of the game, which is an action RPG.
It's better.
Yeah, gameplay-wise it's okay. Not great, but okay. But the writing is really, really off. Basically, they are talking all the time about energy waves. It's like Dragon Ball Z power levels, even worse actually. And the car has pink hair in that one. Pink.
Yeah, they actually redesigned all characters, and I really don't know why.
Yeah, for some characters it works, for some it doesn't. I mean, the car with pink hair isn't really worse or better. It's just odd. Lex's redesign is basically Emerald Brown from Back to the Future, which is great.
That's quite fitting, yes. I mean, the only thing that this game was missing was time travel.
Of course.
And Maxim actually gets the look of Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator movie. Which is basically a dude in a biker jacket. Also, it's quite funny how Lexus is actually useful against skeletons.
Well, he has the fire dagger, doesn't he?
Yeah. Let's actually heal up here, because the car is kinda full on IP.
Yeah, you don't have many MP recovery items left.
Yeah. Damn it, Darby! The one time when you should not attack.
I'm useful.
Yeah.
Actually, you found some, what are they called in English? Charge nudes?
Yeah, they heal like 5 HP and 5 MP.
Exactly.
Which is super useful in the beginning. God damn it, Darby.
And maybe it's time to feed him some items.
Yeah, but
Maybe you can get him to his level 2.
where he will be way more useful.
Ooh, way more cooler. Because at level 2 he actually trades his status effects for damage, which is pretty straightforward and way more useful.
Yep, and we want that. Now the thing is what actually to feed him. Because
Something yummy?
yeah, that's the problem, what's yummy for him, because well, I think an insect crush might be good. Special weapons they love at low levels. Yep.
Well, otherwise you could just feed him the most expensive, the strongest weapon you currently have, and then get a few battles in, or stuff a few frying pans down his throat to get him back down again.
Thanks, asshole. I don't have a magic scale, so
Also, you might have noticed that the healing spell used on Darby missed. There's actually a unique property to some capsule monsters based on their agility rating. They have a chance to dodge effects, and with effects I mean everything that might affect them: damage, buffs, healing.
I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV a bit, and there's something funny in there. I am playing Dark Knight, and Dark Knight has a skill that has a 20% chance to make every attacks against him fail. That can actually affect the healer spells. So you're a tank, very low on HP, and the healer presses his panic button, which is a full heal he can only do every 2 minutes,
Right?
and then miss. And everyone dies. Welcome to MMORPGs, friends.
That kind of reminds me of Baldur's Gate 1. Because in Baldur's Gate 1, there's this one certain Dark Elf character that you can recruit to your party. And she starts out with a 50% magic resistance, which means that she has a 50% chance of not being affected by magic, which also includes beneficial effects like healing, for example.
Always nice.
I mean, in one way I like it because it's really pragmatic, you know, just, yep, 50% chance. But, yeah, I mean, of course it's quite frustrating when it actually, when the effect that is supposed to be beneficial actually hinders you.
Oh, got a really good weapon for Maxim now.
It's a holy one, isn't it? Because he did quite a number on the skeleton.
Yeah, but it also raised his attack power to like 300.
Yeah, that might do it. But
It might actually be both, so let's check this thing out. Yeah, it's holy.
from silver.
Shouldn't it only kill werewolves then?
Well, don't feed it to Darby then.
Well, that's pretty situational.
Not that there are any werewolves in this game.
No, they actually aren't.
Not even were-humans.
Or were rats.
Man, were-humans are still the best joke I remember from Dragon Ball. Because as you remember, at one point one of Son Goku's friends destroys the moon, and the were-human is super angry because he can't become human anymore. And a friend recently was all like, hey, watch the new X-Files. I'm like, why? There are were-humans in it.
Nice.
Yes.
So are were-humans like animals that turn to humans?
Yeah.
I
That
think
must be
I've
re-
read that somewhere.
That must be really
Or did I
awkward.
write that by accident? Who knows?
So the animal must always have a cache of hidden pants around or something.
Let's just go Terminator on people. Your clothes, your keys, and your motorcycle.
But sir, we live in medieval times. We have no motorcycles.
Darn it.
Only
Your carrier
motorized
spec.
horses.
I think we should hurry a bit. We are in here since 2 hours.
What is really 2 hours? Nah, more like 1.5, isn't it?
Yeah, more or less.
So yeah, usually a typical run of this dungeon takes about 7 to 8 hours.
Yeah, we don't have that much time today.
Yeah, I don't suppose we're gonna do that all in one take.
Well, Sven and I did a race through this dungeon, and let's just say one of us had more luck than intelligence. With 4 deadly weapons, MP sucking spell, and HP healing spell right off the bat. And it still took 6 hours.
Wow,
and,
that's pretty
and
long.
I was so hyped because I actually found a blue chest in the very first room I entered, but I still failed miserably.
But yeah, the MP sucking spell in like the 4th chest, and the first one I think was the healing spell. It was decided at that point. But
Yeah,
I think no blue chests were found in that run.
Really, not a single one.
I think 1 or 2 really bad ones, but
So something like the spider jewel. There's a healing
yeah,
circle
I
again.
saw it. This time I saw it.
Jesus Christ. Which level were you? 18?
Yeah.
I mean, if this keeps up, you won't even need a healing spell.
Well, I have
Hopefully
one.
so.
But
Oh, yeah,
it
yeah, right, you
takes
have one.
like 8
Do that
MP.
backup.
Also, I have Decar,
Mm-hmm.
who can just heal me for like 60 HP.
Also, a funny thing is, Decker actually has an animation for casting spells, but Guy doesn't.
Wait, that's hilarious. Oh, I hate these enemies. Yeah,
What do you-
I really cannot deal with enemies which move in a 90-degree different manner. Somehow my brain does not process that very well. Yeah, it happens all the time.
Well, basically, you want them to be like 2 squares away from you.
Oh, the dogs have dumb names in English.
Doben?
Yeah.
Doben. Well, that sounds, I don't know, like a Dutch name or something.
Alright,
Doben.
who knows Dutch here?
Are there any Dutch people in the audience? Because we actually contemplated playing the Dutch version of this game.
Well, there's at least a Belgian there. Yeah, Lurk speaks Dutch.
Yep.
Belgian Dutch.
Duck.
Not duck. Sorry for that one. He speaks
That was too good. That was too good.
Well, to be fair, the thing I suggested was me commentating in Swedish, asking asking questions in German, and having
me answer in English. And being
what should I call you by the way? Is it like Tana?
Happy?
Happy little box?
happy is fine.
Happy.
I think we have to go with happy.
That just doesn't suit you because well.
Because
At
it's
least-
German.
At least when I first got to know you, you were far from happy. You were like the grumpiest guy I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was in the streams. I was super grumpy and angry about everything. Well, it was RPG Maker games. And then we actually met and you were super confused because I was not a guy with a bird who is super grumpy but grinning all the time.
He went from angry to kind of scary.
Yeah, I don't know because when we were not streaming, we were basically skyping and just complaining to each other about stuff that annoyed us, which was
That's called
a
life.
really good way of bonding, I guess.
You know what sucks? I know what sucks.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you what really grinds my gears.
Isn't that from Family Guy?
Yeah. Well, it's the kind of the meme.
Here they come. The first bullshit enemies.
The
flying
statues
guys.
with way too much HP.
Also the flying guys, because they're way too fast and use an AoE attack. And AoE attacks are really nasty in this game.
Wait a second, why did I have full HP at the beginning of this fight?
You visited a healing circle.
Oh, right. I forgot.
one of the many you found so far. Far too many, I might add. This is not right.
Well, if I was a JRPG character, I would have really low stats besides luck, which would be ridiculous.
And depending on the RPG maker, there isn't even a luck stat.
Well, fuck
A
RPG
burn
maker.
sword. Oh, you might want to equip the sword. It's elemental.
Which sword?
The burn sword you just picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's elemental, and elemental damage is, like I said, it's really good in this game.
There, I don't wear a stack.
Excuse me? What?
I think he was talking about a mustache.
Oh wait, I actually don't see the chat. Huh. Hey guys. Oh shit.
What? What is a pounder rod? I read that as rounder rod.
Well, a pounder rod is a rod for pounding, obviously. Which also sounds like a really good. What is the word?
Tell me it in German, maybe I can translate it.
Exactly. Really good uphamism.
Upham.
Ham it up. Euphemism. That's the word, exactly.
Also, Greta is back with the, well, jokes of a different caliber. Sadly, he missed the skeletons.
And the pumpkin jewel, that's really good as well. Because the pumpkin jewel, its special attack is an attack that's, I don't know, I think it ignores defense or something.
Too bad it only works in October.
only on 2 days. Don't worry, I saw the bone bits. Nice. Yeah, the description is really iffy because it's effective against strong enemies. I mean, what constitutes a strong enemy?
Bosses.
I don't know. These guys, Winger.
Holy fuck!
Wingers are really nasty.
Yeah, let's not fight these chuckle fucks again.
Nope.
If
Also,
we even make it out here.
Also, Winger is a really good rock band, and you should all check it out.
And I think they will go first again, and we
Yep.
will actually risk losing Tia.
Yeah, so Tia's basically dead.
Or he does that.
Cavaliers are high.
Some extra experience in this case. Nice.
Yeah,
But yeah, they drop magic jars, which restore 8 MP, I think. But that
Let's
still
check it
doesn't
out.
make it. But they still aren't worth
wow.
it.
Wow, that's one healing spell.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you have the stronger healing spell, which is the stronger healing spell. It's
Well.
called stronger because it's stronger. You know, as, like I said, it's a really pragmatic naming scheme.
Alright, I'm not getting back here. Alright. B20. This... Oh, I spawned on the stairs. Nice.
Ooh, and there are what are they called in English? Deadly swords, I
Deadly
guess.
swords, yeah.
Deadly swords.
Deadly
Yes.
swords can drop deadly swords.
Well, makes
Deadly
sense.
swords. Deadly swords are really, really good. Deadly swords are cursed weapons, which have no attack power whatsoever, but an extremely high critical hit rate, which with extremely strong critical hits. So if you're lucky, you know, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? If you're lucky, these things will carry you through. Up until the late mid game, easily.
Yeah, but the problem is you can't replace them.
Well, you could. You already have one curse lifter, which lifts curses.
Alright, let's do this. Let's kill the deadly swords. Let's check spells for a moment.
As far as I know, they're weak to ice.
Well, I don't have the MP to spare for this. Besides, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be going well.
Except for Lexus. But well.
The evil thing about these guys is they, as monsters, can actually crit as well,
Oh man.
which
No
doesn't
drop.
happen often.
Also, the enemies actually start hurting now.
Golems.
Oh, this might be bad.
Yeah, I actually was going to warn you, but then you already started the fight. The sand dudes have an AoE attack.
Yeah, and this isn't going well.
And they are immune to thunder damage, which is the element of Deka's weapon, so Deka should
Yeah.
probably attack the green clay.
And time to actually cast a spell here. Now the question is, do I want to heal everyone or just Lexus?
You could heal Maxim Lexus and Tia, because Deka still has...
Yeah,
Hell of a lot
this
of
is
HP.
something I forgot. You can actually target individually. So I could heal everyone besides Dekar. Or, well, attack just 2 of the sand dudes. I love it. Also, Tia has nice speed right now, so...
That was a decent heal.
Yep. Well, she basically has the highest magic stat in the game. Well, it's not the highest at her current level. I think Celan would be higher. But her magic at really high levels is ridiculous.
I actually don't know how the character stats scale. Well, apart from the endgame party.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. You might want to check that with game FAQs.
Oh god. Well, I could do that right now.
But you won't.
Oh, maybe. Just gonna type with one hand because my mic actually is a piece of shit, which I have to
Sure
hold in
it
one
is.
hand.
Oh lord. Well,
No, I
don't
always
want-
watch streams with one hand. That's
I-
just how I roll.
I don't want to send Laruzia there because of spoilers.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh, there are 3 FAQs to the ancient dungeon, ancient cave survival guide. Oh wow.
Actually, I'm not sure, but the character stats are somewhat randomized. Also, background music change. We have finished the first fifth of the dungeon,
Hooray!
so we get other tile sets, other items, other enemies.
Also, this is the only good music in this dungeon, so enjoy it while it lasts, I guess.
And I'm super lucky. I just got Providence, the item which can teleport me out of here. And the second chest, so... alright, I have to fight these guys, I guess. Well, it's only one Gorem. Did they really translate that from Japanese to English with Gorem?
Well, it seems to be the case.
Screw you, translators. Screw you. And yes, 1400 damage on that silly thing.
Yeah.
I mean, who needs context when translating anyway, right?
Yeah. but really, send Gorem?
It's the Goran.
Translations.
And crit on Darby. Which makes him flee. Let's see if we can get a deadly sword today.
Fingers crossed.
So on Game FAQs, there's actually nothing about the character stats,
It's weird.
but there's a list of the capsule monsters' skills and how they work, which is actually quite interesting.
Because, to be honest, I don't know shit about those skills.
I don't either.
Used the dog in the main game and never let it go.
So because now, like I said, Blaze in his final form does tremendous amounts of damage. So now I know, instead of doing shitloads of damage, he does intelligence times 6 damage, which is a lot of damage. So that is nice to know.
Alright, it seems like Arthur wants to take over the stream in an hour. I'm perfectly fine with that, because that's about the time when I want to stop streaming. Also, I hope Arthur got that there is a stream going on. Typing super hard.
Not too hard. I
At
just have lots of.
Sounded like you typed that in with a lot of gusto.
I'm going to press my keyboard now. This is normal typing. This is fast typing.
Yeah, this is what. This is almost like a cat that uses keyboards.
I don't know why I have such loud keyboard. Like, imagine 2 AM like clank, 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 clank.
Well, I don't want to type right now because that might do things to the stream.
Well, you know,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
You know, some guys have mechanical keyboards, which are really, really loud.
Yeah,
I didn't ask for this.
I had one of those and I had to get rid of it because it kept my family awake. Oh hey,
I have the same problem.
an iris sword.
Oh, nice.
Oh fuck. Oh double fuck.
Well, you just keep doing it, right? Don't you?
Oh mega fuck. Let's see if I can flee here. Because there is no point in fighting this, I hope. Yeah, This
Yeah,
can
let's
revive,
just-
right?
Heal up, regain, yes.
Time for Alexis to be useful. I have normal potions, yeah. Also, the sword function looks really weird. Why does it sort potions to the end? Alright, let's try this without a surprise attack.
Just FYI, the Earth Vipers are really weak against water elemental attacks. Which I believe you don't have any.
Yeah, I don't have. I mean, we could switch to the water capsule monster.
No, not at this stage. Maybe the next time you dive into the dungeon, because the water capsule monster actually learns a really good spell at at monster level 1.
So you're saying the level the below evolved is the best one?
No, no, not at all. It's just quite useful.
Wait, I think I remember taking the fish into this one in a stream once and it just shed out damage. Am I correct there?
It might be. It's more or less what the water monster does.
Yeah, that's...
Because the fish actually learns an area of effect spell. Together with no wait, the wind one learns an area of effect spell at level 2.
Also, we forgot to point something out. I found an iris sword. Would you explain what these things do? The
Nothing.
Iris equipment?
Nothing. I explained it.
Yeah, pretty much that. It's a prize you can take out of the dungeon, and you take it to a museum, I guess, where the weapon just chills on a podest. And that's it.
That's weird.
There is nothing if you find all iris weapons. Nothing at all.
Well, the NPC gives you a different message, so
Yeah, that's it.
so you basically get less of a reward than when you catch all Pokemons in Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yeah.
I mean, in Pokemon you actually got a certificate that you could print out with your Game Boy printer. But in this game, I mean, the thing is, you have to dive several times into a randomly generated dungeon to open random chests to have a random chance to get one of these items. And I mean, you don't even get anything for it. And to get the last item that belongs into this collection, you have to beat the boss of this dungeon. So for many, it's I guess it's not even a feasible task to complete.
Yeah. Let's talk about this game and being disappointment at times. I'm eating through healing items here. This is not good. Not good at
That
all.
might end badly for you.
Yeah, but what did we say about this getting more difficult after floor 20?
Yeah.
The main problem right now is that Tia has basically no defense. I mean, Dekar and Maxim are holding out pretty well here. And Lexus is surprisingly sturdy, even if he is the only one who died. Not fighting the snakes. I had enough of these things.
Yeah, I mean they don't even drop anything, so it's not worth it.
Yeah. I think this is the point where you start selecting enemies. Even if I still want their EXP badly. I don't remember these guys being much of a problem.
The Dragon guys, not yet. Later there you have palette swaps,
Also,
which
it's
can be
another one
really nasty.
of these 90 degree guys, which my brain just can't process.
And also, these guys don't move when you swing a sword, and they are their direction more or less is fixed. They always look down.
Yeah. So I guess at least they can't really surprise attack me. Also, god damn it.
Oh no.
Healing after every fight slowly but surely isn't feasible anymore.
Well, they still have some charred nudes.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, damn it. Don't do this
Some-
to me.
hot nudes.
God damn it, you! I didn't get it until you spelled it out. Alright.
Well, I'm pretty sure nudes and nudes are pronounced differently in a way which makes it very easy to distinguish between them. But you know, I'm German. I don't know how to speak foreign languages.
You are not German, you're Swede.
No, I'm actually half Norwegian. Not Norwegian. My mom is from Norway, so.
What a combination.
Garita strikes gold again.
Oh, Creator.
I really like lizards, so I asked her about nudes, and she blocked me. I don't know why.
Bees. Bees were a problem, right?
Bees are actually absolutely terrible.
Yeah, let's not deal with this.
I guess the first tier of bees is not that bad, but the ones that come after are just horrible because, as usual, they're quite fast and they have attacks that can hit your entire party.
Oh, fuck my life, fuck my life.
Oh, I guess I misremember. These guys are already nasty.
Yeah, these are not fun at all.
No, I think the second tier of these, the pallet swaps, they attack several times around, so they can breathe fire and attack several times.
I think beside bees, they are the first enemies that do that. Because now I remember why bees were terrible. They attack multiple times per turn.
Oh, but don't forget the Hydra enemies, especially the ones that are unique to the ancient cave.
Yeah, but they are at like floor 60. I don't think we will meet them today.
No, surely not.
But yeah, I hope we find another blue chest. Because I have the feeling this party will not get very far. And
Yeah, it's about that point in the game where the lack of good defense actually becomes noticeable. Because now enemies start to become faster, so they actually can hit you before you hit them. So a strong offense will not save you from taking damage anymore.
yeah, and my defense is basically super terrible because, well, only Maxim and Dekar have decent armor. Lexus has an old hand down from Maxim, which surprises me, and Tia has just awful shit.
Yeah, and I guess these bees are. I guess the ancient cave is starting with the second tier of bees, so avoid all bees all the time.
Sadly, I couldn't at this point.
Potion and high potion. Huh.
Yeah, the potion is not doing much and the high potion is, well, too high. Right way would be a B, so I think chickens are... Oh lord.
The flaming chickens. They can also be quite nasty. Oh, holy wings! That's a good item.
Wait, Lexus chainmail is actually better than Dekar's current armor? So, yeah, Lexus has the best armor right now.
Protect the scientists in chainmail.
God damn it. I don't want to, but I have to.
Ooh.
Oh
The
lord.
things we do.
Oh yeah,
double lord.
immobilize. That is the reason why bees are terrible.
Wow.
And that might be it. This...
Also quite funny. The small bee has, or the dark fly, actually has its strange insect-like compound eyes, and also small googly eyes.
Damn it,
Isn't that
Tia
funny?
doesn't have enough HP for this bullshit.
Oh, I guess.
Reviving Maxim is kinda no-go, I guess.
No, I guess you can just hope for Decker to tank his way through this battle, and then revive and get some hot nudes to Tia.
Yeah, let's see. Well, that would have been useful at another time. Effective against strong enemies. Well, this is a strong enemy. And the car successfully tanked through this.
That was quite lucky, all things considered.
Yeah.
I mean, and a B-Rock. B-Rock is actually quite good because it allows you to use Immobilize, which the 1B used against you. It's a really strong...
Also, it raises agility even more than the Eagle Rock. Guess on whom I want that.
Well, you know, fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Wait, that doesn't even make sense. Because when you think about it, a bee dies after it stings you.
Well, guess what happened to his career?
Well, time for the Jared nudes. Whoops, I didn't want that. And I didn't want that. This is a failure of healing spells.
Well,
This
run is ruined.
Unknown dragon, I think I can do this.
Dragonian. Sting with gusto, indeed. Make you stink out. I mean, could you imagine being a bee, trying to sting someone and then, you know, missing the vital spot? So you just, I mean, actually, you know, when a bee stings you, it tears apart the abdomen. So all their intestines and stuff are connected to the stinger. So it's quite gruesome, actually.
Do they actually feel that?
I don't know.
Neither do I, that's why I ask.
I mean, I don't know. I always figured that most insects sort of have a hive mind, so they don't have any emotions or feelings or anything. What we could call like humane or living whatsoever. Which makes most insects quite cool when you see them like that, because every insect in the colony is like a small part of a huge machine.
That is kind of cool.
Ouch. Stop whacking Maxim. Also stop whacking Lexus.
But quite useful about teleporting enemies like these specters is that you can actually see where they are about to teleport before they teleport, so you can ambush them.
Not that I was able to do that right now.
Sting like a hornet.
God.
Indeed.
Damn it, healing. Please do what I want to do.
Because you just have to press X to select the people you want to heal.
Yeah, I tried to press X to deselect them. That did not work out as intended. Let's see what these ghosts do. Again, a golem.
Oh, this one is mad though.
Also a ghost, not a golem.
That looks like a mudman.
Yeah, I think that's actually the name in German.
No, I think if I remember correctly in German, they're called Amok Golem. So they run amok.
That's even worse.
I think. I don't know. You know, video game translations or Nintendo translations in the 90s were weird. Well, you still have magic potions, don't you?
I do. What do they actually do?
They restore magic points.
I see.
Huh.
Let's see where this goes. Yes, please concentrate on... God damn it, Darby, this was not...
I guess against enemies that you know are faster than you, bees for example, it would be wise to just make Tia heal every round.
Well, I'm not sure if they are really faster than her, because the agility form was kinda iffy sometimes.
They are bees.
They are always faster, you mean?
Basically, they have really high agility.
How?
And I guess the magic potion, they heal about 70 MP or something, so you can easily use them.
Yeah, I should, I guess.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much like a roguelike. I mean, when you are stingy with your items, it might cost you, and
when you use them a lot, you will die again.
yeah, I mean, but at least you prolong the inevitable.
Yeah.
The high magic.
Yeah, I already forgot that I wanted to do this. My memory really bad.
Don't worry, that's what I'm here for, I guess. A spell potion. Ah, yes, potions. These potions, they raise your stats permanently.
Let's do that.
Which, sadly, is also reset when you enter the dungeon.
Yeah. No, it
Oh,
heals me completely.
uses
I mean, MP.
Huh. Or I really don't know, because in German these items also say restores MP to maximum, but it raises the max MP.
God damn it, why did I heal just
That's
now?
another. Wow.
You're going mad about this. And there we have
bit.
our first instance of a samurai.
Similar to jokes, really.
Yeah. But
Just
this one
look at
was
them.
not.
Sidestepping and walking around in strange patterns. I mean, who does that? Who does it really?
I do at work.
Oh. Well, I guess so do I.
Workday is gonna be interesting tomorrow.
Is the church still burning?
No. Well, maybe. Depending if I manage to burn the popcorn too hard.
Oh, you and your popcorn.
We got a cafe tomorrow for youth. So I'll be working there in the evening.
No, this is a snail. A snail does not move very often, so it's very easy to sneak up on the snail.
Unless it suddenly sneaks up on you.
The sneaky snail.
Although I think I figured out how to deal with samurais. Just swinging my sword wildly.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say just hit them until they die. But be careful though, late in the game there's one type of snail which is actually pretty agile and
Yeah.
again uses an immobilizing AoE.
I think we actually... Sorry. We died in one of the old streams to one of those.
Yeah, that's very possible because at this point when you see a snail you just expect a slow immobile enemy,
Yeah.
but then it just rushes at you, gets to the first turn and hits your whole party and paralyzes it.
And then only the car is standing was way too slow to do anything. Or a guy who isn't much faster. And I think these things could be dicks.
Oh, these things, yes, evil evil
fish.
That's a great name.
And there goes the evilness.
Hey guys, what does this look like? It's an evil fish, isn't it? Yeah.
And Maxim dies again. He's really good today. He's eating through my revival items like candy.
But then again, 2 8-leggers in one turn is pretty nasty.
Yeah, I don't think that usually happens.
But wait, you don't have to spend your magic. You can just walk back a room and use the healing circle.
I'm too lazy for that. Oh lord. 8, 8, that would
Do
be
you
horrible.
do you have any magic, perchance? Some fire magic?
Well, nothing useful. Except maybe perish, but no. It's probably not worth the risk.
Ooh.
No, not
So-
against 4, this will not work out.
You try perish on 1 to just take out the 1 instantly.
Well, let's try on 2. I think
Be-
that's at
because
least a chance.
because the animation on perish is also really nice. The insta-death spells in this game have really nice animations.
Yeah, I think our enemy already used that one on us. But no dice here.
But to be fair, most spells are really nice to look at.
God damn it. God fuck me.
Oh,
Jesus
wow.
Christ.
Well, this run is dead.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless we are super lucky.
Just sneakily hit the rewind button.
I think I might have to fight the chicken here.
Ooh. But chickens can become nasty as well. But you see these these evil fish.
Ah,
All they
god
do-
damn it.
All they do is circle around an object, so it's quite easy to sneak up on them.
Yeah, let's not fight these again. But yeah, that healing was wasted EXP. Also,
Yep.
they... God damn it, what is that in the upper right corner?
It's Conga Line of Dogs. The puppy parade.
Yeah,
I like it.
It's adorable.
let's fight these puppies.
No.
Check out these puppies.
Not too sure if these are really puppies.
The big puppies. I mean, you can tell by the size of the paws. You know, why don't you just feed like all your items to Darby? Because right now he really outlived his usefulness.
This is not getting anywhere here. And the question is, what should I give him? He didn't like that. He also didn't like that.
Oh, the Buster Sword, wow.
Well, he's getting kinda...
Yeah, he's getting kinda spoiled now.
Here, eat some knives.
But he really doesn't want to back up from the Deadly Sword, does he?
No,
It's just
he's totally into it.
it's the only thing he wants.
Staff, this is kinda low. I think... Really Deadly Sword again?
Yummy, yummy, so close, so.
Oh, Kukri, I have that. I had that item and he said, "Ook, yuck.
What?
Fuck you, game. Fuck you."
No, that is strange, because usually when you feed an item he wants, he gets 3 guaranteed points on his meter.
Did not happen this time.
Added to what he would get. So, like I said, 3 points minimum, and up to, I don't know, 19, I guess 16 is the max you could get.
Interesting.
And you need 32 points to level him up. Oh, it's so close though.
Yeah, it's not happening. Ghost closes? Never saw those.
Well, of course not. There.
Ah, finally it happened. With baggy pants.
Nice.
Of course.
90s hippo fashion. That is what gets me off. So now he actually turns into a useful capsule monsters.
Into the were-human.
That's
Exactly.
cool.
I don't know what he's doing, if he's pointing at someone or throwing the horns, but I like it.
First thing he does is taking damage, and I think his defense doubled.
Yeah, about. So yeah, when a capsule monster evolves, its stats increases, and they get new attacks.
Let's go healing real quick. Good thing I found this early in this floor.
So for Darby, for example, when if he were to reach level 3, he would learn several insta-death skills, and like I said, status effects, including death, on capsule monsters are way more reliable.
Well, status healing item skills on capsule monsters are shit, so...
Well,
As Darby proved pretty well.
Well, I guess if you were confused all these times he used his streak, you would have been really rather thankful.
Oh, screw me. Also, the evil fish found a new home. Right in front of the fucking door.
The evil fish, I mean... What kind of name is that, really?
Yes, please attack Darby. He can take it now. And I don't think he flees that. Never mind. Never mind.
Nope. He's still really cowardly. I guess the only exception is... what's it called? The first one? The Fumi?
Yeah, the Fumi is unshakable.
I mean, I guess he has a pretty small chance to flee when he has like 1 HP left or something, but otherwise he won't run ever.
Yeah, I think he even stays during the final boss, which is, well, not a zone where capsule monsters are very brave.
Well, do you run to these enemies in such a way that they surprise you on purpose, or
No, I'm just that bad.
because you just did that 2 times in a row in the exactly the same way?
Ah. Good times.
I'm not really attentive, and my memory is really bad, so even if I got that I don't have to do it, I have forgotten it like 20 seconds later. So let's leave this room and hope the evil fish finds a new home.
Well, I mean, if you sneak in at the right moment, he actually can't get you.
Well, let's not take that chance. Well, let's just go down here. Oh no, another evil fish.
These fish,
no!
they're so evil.
Go away.
Oh, wow, so many evil fish though.
Yeah, this is really bad. I want to fight the dog.
Also, interesting tidbit, Darby can now inflict poison with his attacks.
Not that this is
Wow.
ever useful.
Well, it deals like, I don't know, 10 damage per round.
And damn it, I'm stuck between 2 fish.
Oh man.
These are
gonna go
4. We
badly.
don't know how many those are.
Well, like I said, if you just stand above him and swing a sword, he walks. Oh, this force. Well, Jesus Christ. Immobilize, yeah, just use all your this RNG is up to some fishy business, indeed. I was actually thinking about something along the lines of caught between a rock and a hard place, like between a fish and a squishy place, maybe. I don't know.
Caught between the tentacles?
Ooh, that's nasty.
Alright, they are down to 2 and 1 is paralyzed. This may be doable. Without even taking damage.
Yeah, that's actually also quite funny because the enemies, they move around in a certain way, and for most impairing
Another fish got stuck.
status effects, they move in a certain way to show that they are, I don't know, sleeping or paralyzed or confused, and they're always 4 fish. You could use Thunder Streak on them.
Who has? He has it. Oh yeah, this might kill them all. I just have to survive until then. I don't think Blood knows that there's a stream up. Let's actually defend here while we hope the card takes it. And hope he doesn't get confused.
Oh, these fish. They are so evil.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Alright, let's leave this floor. I forgot where the stairs are, but I guess they are somewhere.
I'm not quite sure, but I think Thunderstreak is one of those special attacks that first hit all enemies with the physical attacks and then follows up with a spell.
Might be the weapon is high level enough for that.
Ooh.
Let's
What's this?
fight
Oh,
2 enemies
these are
at once.
the evil snails.
God damn it, I have to fight 2 groups of them.
The sequel to Evil Fish, Evil Snails.
I don't think they are that horrible. Also, Tia is destroying them.
Yeah, I mean, you surprised them. Thank God.
Well, the other group wasn't that horrible. Greed, goddammit.
It's
Oh,
okay,
Peter.
absolutely. But
Well,
here's the thing: the evil fish we just saw, they didn't have any scales. There was so there was actually no scaling at all.
But there was tentacling.
are we level-wise at the point in the game where we unlock the submarine? Because holy shit, that's a lot of fish.
These are the enemies you find in the temple, in which you. Oh no, spoilers! In which you lose a certain character.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we aren't at the level Lexus joins at, so...
Nah, I would say you're like 10 levels behind the curve.
No. Yeah, I have the feeling that there's a reason people take Celan over Tyr. Tyr just doesn't have the defense to deal with all the bullshit here.
Plated cloth. But I mean, seems I misremember, these snails aren't agile at all, so you might as well take them, you know, take them from behind. Ha! Obvious joke.
Thank you, my friend,
Wow.
Kinky.
That joke was so bad I actually lost my voice over it.
Oh wow.
I still get a giggle from the dungeon scales, weirdly.
That's Creator for you.
It's pretty great.
These guys are dropping boards like hell.
Yep.
Now I wanted to go back to the region plate and I forgot it's up there, but guess what just is in this
Ooh.
room?
Doggy conga line.
No, a healing plate.
I didn't see it, so it doesn't exist.
It's just above the dog. Speaking of dog. The very human is, well, not brave enough to fight dogs. Another flame jewel. Let's see if this is useful for anyone. Oh damn it, the fight goes first.
Well, you should be fine. It's just dogs and...
Well, except maybe Lexus.
it's doggies. I mean, Lexus is wearing plated cloth. That's... I don't even know how that works. What is plated cloth? Are they like...
It's normal clothings with shiny metal thingies. You know, like ghost clothing.
Oh, I see. So it's with lots of chains and studs and
Yeah.
things. Oh, wait. He learned something.
Yeah, let's look up what that is.
I read something about Smash. So
Rock Smash. No,
so
probably.
Derby confirmed for Smash Brothers, I guess. You know, the one we're all waiting for.
Single-handedly wins at every poll. Rita.
Can't let you do that,
Somebody's
werewolf.
at all.
No, that's fine. Greta, you should type more. I rather enjoy it.
So do I.
Poison?
Creator's amazing.
Oh no! Oh wait, poison is the antidote spell, isn't it?
Probably, I don't remember a poison causing spell. And fuck
Exactly.
you so hard.
Absorb.
Yeah, they...
Absorbs MP, so
Yeah,
That's-
this is really, really bad.
And funnily enough, Maximus is the only one who doesn't have enough magic defense to resist the spell, so he gets all his MP sucked away.
Yeah,
So-
even
no,
Picard
ju-
resisted it.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have any MPs to begin with, so. Also, you should check the new spell he got.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh wait, I could just
Yeah,
look at
because
this
I don't.
FAQ I have open.
Because I don't see an explanation anyway.
Ah, it's the Sizzle Smash. That's interesting. It's like a normal attack, but it does more damage.
So we hope he does that a lot.
Oh, and it seems I was wrong. His Wolfang doesn't inflict poison; it inflicts sleep.
Which is more useful anyway.
I guess. Don't enemies wake up
In a way.
from sleep
Alright.
when they are attacked?
Do you see that blue chest there? I'm pretty sure that's a mimic.
Yeah, that is really because you see the top part. See how dull it is?
Yeah.
It doesn't shine at all.
Someone give Frank Tan the link? Oh, someone already did. Thank you, Arthur.
Oh, why did
And-
you? What? Why?
And now there are way more sweets here than there are supposed to be. That the sweet apocalypse is upon us.
What?
It's like early Finnish history.
So how many sweets do we have, to be exact?
3.
So it's like... Wait, 3?
I think you broke him.
I knew that Arthur the Wolf is Swedish. So I guess Frankenstein is Swedish as well.
Yep.
Maybe Blodgrävling. Also,
No,
that sounds...
No.
It's not sweet.
No,
you
that
talk
sounds-
sweet.
that
You are
looks
sweet.
that looks pretty Swedish to me.
No, it's Norwegian.
Well, it's more or less the same, except I have a
You
really
took
hard
a
time
bad
understanding Norwegian.
You said a bad word.
What?
You got Norwegian Swede. How dare you? You would be hunted down.
No, I mean it's basically the same, isn't it?
It's
just the
basically
fact that I have a hard time understanding Norwegian, even though my mother is from Norway, so that I guess that tells
It
a lot
explains
about me.
everything.
Only when I was younger.
Yeah, and you were right. Poison heals poison. Also, holy shit, that hurt.
And these are one of the strongest enemies you can find at this stage. I mean, they just started to appear, so. These guys are also the cause of many wipes that I had.
Ooh, this smite and very badly. Yeah, let's see if we can flee here.
Well,
That's it. Game over.
Game
Yep.
over, yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Frankenstein, nice that you just joined us.
These are the
Yeah.
best part.
That's it. I even lost the item from the blue chest.
Yeah,
Oh,
no Mega Axe for you. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. But I mean, why did you choose to fight the blue mimics?
Because EXP.
Yeah, but they don't even give that much XP. I mean, you skipped the snakes and the beasts because they were dangerous, but
Yeah, but I didn't
one
really
of the most
realize...
dangerous enemies you can fight.
Yeah, I didn't even know they are that well.
Well, like Rita said, yeah. I mean, I'm game. I'm up to. I have no important. I have nothing important to do tomorrow. So yeah, let's just dive right in again.
Is sleep
Actually,
important?
no. Arthur wanted to stream in like 13 minutes, so
Yep.
let's end this a tiny bit early. And
For now.
yeah, for now. And I think I will do this more often whenever there is nothing really up. And I'm thinking about it if I should play through the story of this game. I'm not sure if there is any demand for a super long JRPG, even if it's good.
Good question.
But I guess I will finish Seidensetsu first with Greta and then think about doing this one. So thanks you two for commentating.
Yeah, sure. Anytime.
Yeah,
It
I
was
would
fun.
love to have you again. You silly Swede, even if
Yeah,
you're not a Swede.
I hope my
How sweet.
terrible German accent didn't drive anyone away.
That accent at least
Nope.
makes you understandable to me.
Actually, before we started, I was actually debating, easing myself into commentary in English. I was thinking about doing a hilariously exaggerated German accent, just to remove all pretenses that people might have.
Oh, better not. Well,
Yeah.
I thanked you two, but I also have to thank the stream chat for watching and commentating. Especially the
Greta.
hilarious jokes, Greta.
Yeah.
Clear MVP.
Yeah. And one thing I have to say, screw you, YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, good
But
night.
just for tradition's sake, fick dich YouTube.
Yeah, fick the YouTube. Good night.
Good night.
Night.